Okay, so what I wanted to do was show everybody the basic ethanol setup that I'm using here. This is all recycled, made out of recycled materials, minus some copper parts and the centrifugal pump. Okay, so basically the blue rig here is our ethanol rig. You can see it's fired by the gasifier stove underneath. 2-inch copper column. It's packed with bronze wool. The cooling system is the 10 gallons a minute, roughly 10 gallons a minute centrifugal pump. We're pulling the water right now. We're pulling it out of my decorative garden pond. We're piping it through the jacketed condenser and then draining it down through the shower head back into the garden pond. I was going to have the pump running, but it's incredibly noisy. The gasifier stove is fired by a small vacuum connected to a sliding lamp dimmer. And then the collection carboy is a water bottle. Now, if I was running this still, this large metal container would be filled with either circulating water or ice. On the other side, same thing, built out of recycled materials minus the column parts. And on this one, some of those are recycled from other things. This one is a methanol still. We don't need to reflux it because we're just going to be cooling the syngas that comes down to release the methanol. And then over here, which I don't have this entirely built yet, but this is a coil from an old air conditioner. I don't remember if it's the condenser or the exchanger. And the idea is that we're going to pull the syngas from the bottom of the column here, from the bottom of the condenser tubes here. We're going to pull the syngas out, pull it through this exchanger here to cool it down and condense it, and then I have a fitting that I want to fit into the blower tube here for the stove and inject that syngas back in so we're not wasting that syngas. So I just want to take a couple minutes for all you Pepsi voters to take a look at my setup. This is, of course, a low-tech setup. That's why I'm looking for the funding so that I can kind of increase it. I still plan on using recycled materials. These are recycled chemical drums. They've been thoroughly cleaned out. The copper is not recycled on the large still. Some of it on the small still is. Purchase some pumps, use a facility, and get it all nice and proper.